All right, let's talk about what might be the most important tech keynote of the entire year. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang just dropped a mountain of announcements at CES 2026, and I'm going to break down the absolute essentials you need to know. Let's dive in. Jensen kicked things off with this. And wow, it's a powerful statement. He's framing everything that followed not as just some upgrade, but as a fundamental reset of the entire computer industry. He's talking about a shift as big as the move from mainframes to PCs or from the internet to mobile. And this shift is what enables AI to think for itself, what enables cars to reason on the road, and it's all powered by an absolutely incredible new supercomputer. We're going to break down exactly how. So, what does this great reset actually mean in practice? Well, it's not just about making faster chips. Nope. It's about a complete reinvention of how we even create software. The fundamental difference is this. We are moving from a world we program to a world we train. And this slide just breaks it down perfectly. The old way, over on the left, was pretty straightforward, right? We humans wrote code for CPUs. But the new AI way is a totally different ballgame. We no longer just program software, we train it on these massive data sets. We don't run it on CPUs, we run it on massively parallel GPUs. And instead of pre-compiled apps, we now have AI that generates content, every pixel, every word, from scratch, every single time. Okay, so this reset enables a huge leap in what AI software can actually do. We're moving way beyond simple chatbots to something much smarter. And that leap is called agentic AI. So instead of just answering a question, an AI agent understands your goal, creates a plan, and then executes it. The crucial difference here is that it's not just retrieving information, it's actively solving problems for you. So how does it work? Well, think of an AI agent like a project manager. You give it a complex task. First, it figures out what you really want. Then it creates a multi-step plan. And this is the really cool part. It can then use tools like searching the web, accessing your calendar, or even calling on other specialized AIs to execute each step before putting it all together for a final solution. It's an AI hiring other AIs to get a job done. It's wild. That kind of complex reasoning is all happening up in the cloud. But the next big leap is putting that intelligence into the physical world. And the first major frontier for that is our cars. To do this, NVIDIA announced a pretty groundbreaking system for self-driving cars called Alpamo. And as the slide shows, Alpamo isn't just about seeing the road. It's about understanding context, predicting what might happen, and reasoning about the best course of action, just like a human driver does. And how does it learn to do this? It's trained on 3 key sources. First, it learns from countless hours of real human driving. But you can't drive through every possible dangerous scenario. So it also learns from synthetic data generated by NVIDIA's world model, called Cosmos. This lets them safely simulate and train the AI on millions of rare and dangerous scenarios that would be impossible to test in the real world. That alone is a massive breakthrough. So an AI that thinks and a car that reasons, what kind of engine does it take to power this future? Well, this is where NVIDIA unveiled its new beast, the Vera Rubin supercomputer platform. The headline number is just staggering. The new Rubin GPU, the chip at the heart of this platform, delivers a 5-fold increase in AI performance over the previous generation. A 5x leap in a single generation is almost unheard of, and it completely changes the game. So, how did they achieve this? Jensen called it extreme co-design. With Moore's law slowing, they couldn't just make one chip better. They had to reinvent the entire system. And this meant designing 6 specialized chips to work as one. You've got the Vera CPU for system tasks and the Rubin GPU for AI, but you also have chips like ConnectX and Bluefield dedicated purely to moving data around at incredible speeds. It's a seamless, hyper-optimized machine. And what does that mean in the real world? Well, this chart says it all. To train a massive next-generation AI model, the Vera Rubin platform can do it with just 1/4 of the systems compared to its predecessor. This dramatically lowers the barrier and accelerates the race to build the next frontier of artificial intelligence. So when you put it all together, the agentic AI software, the physical AI in cars, and the Vera Rubin hardware, a whole new picture of NVIDIA emerges. So here's the crucial takeaway. NVIDIA is no longer just a chip company. They're building the entire end-to-end platform for the AI revolution. They're not just selling the machines anymore. They're building the whole factory. which leaves us with the ultimate question. NVIDIA has delivered the engine, a completely new way of computing that's going to power the next industrial revolution. The only question now is, what will we all choose to build with it? Thanks for watching.